Here we are again. Happy Tuesday.
Happiest of days when it's sunny out and it's actually almost spring.
Oh, I know.
Can we say spring at 11:59 or whatever?
Is that tonight?
Yes, tonight.
Okay.
First day of spring.
Woohoo! Love it.
But it's sunny, it's gorgeous, and we're doing good in Kitsap Beyond, aren't we?
And the rain's coming back tomorrow.
Shut up. Whatever.
And it's 5 o'clock if you can hear
remember
the clock.
When we just talked about good stuff? Do you remember those days?
Yeah.
Remember when we just had happy shows and then you just wah wah?
I know. I ruin everything with the rain. Talk of the rain. So how are you? Chris Larson, Jamie Jensen.
Hey.
We're we don't always go live on the Kitsap Fair and Stampede page, but we are today.
Because we've got news for the Stampede and the rodeo and the barn dance and the other stuff, right?
We're going to talk about that too. But this is our normal Doing Good in Kitsap, 5 o'clock every Tuesday.
Every Tuesday, we get to let you guys catch up with what us kids have been up to, which I know both of us been kind of busy because we haven't talked at all.
I know. You walked in the door and said, let's go live.
Yeah, let's go live. It's like, I thought I had time.
No.
I could have pumped gas on the way here. I would have been late. So
just running, but that's okay.
It is okay. I hope everybody's doing good out there because there's too much good stuff going on in the county. And I'm wearing one of those on my head. I am now an official member of Silverdale baseball supporters.
Silverdale baseball
supporters.
I love it.
Okay, so I've been hinting that I've had some good news and stuff like that. I'm finally able to talk about it.
Great.
But, I like the way we're going to do this even better because the person doesn't want to be known who it is, and I'm fine with that. But I've had somebody donate $5,000, and we're going to do $200 scholarships for local Pee Wee baseball, football, and school sports teams.
That's incredible.
And I just think that's fabulous because, as you know, there was a thing a couple years ago called COVID. And we went from my team putting on a couple hundred events every year to last year 11.
Oh my gosh.
And so this great individual who would come to a lot of these events wants to help out the teams.
Fantastic.
And so he's going to sponsor, and then when we get to those first 25 teams at $200 each, he's going to probably reach in and do it again, is what he said. But I'm not going to, I don't want to say that either. But
that $200 is really, that's amazing seed money. That $200 can be turned into $20,000 by putting it to good use.
Let's just say the last three that I did was South Kitsap baseball.
Okay.
And that was $13,500.
Awesome.
And then I did this last weekend Silverdale baseball, and it's the smallest team in their roster, and they raised $2,800.
Wow.
And so there's going to be kids that are going to have gloves and be able to play this year because of it. And then the one in the middle was the girls fast pitch, and that was $4,800.
Awesome.
I mean, look at that. In a one night, they're going to be able to support their team for the entire year.
That's incredible.
Yeah. So you can text or email me off of this, and let's get some of those scholarships going your way and get you some of the bigger dough.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
And $200 is great to just give to an organization.
Yes.
But when you can take that $200 and pay it toward a bigger event that's going to raise you $4,800, $10,000, $13,000, $20,000.
And start those relationships going and stuff like we did prior to it. I know you know this, but like my old high school, Olympic High School, since I graduated there with the different fundraisers I've done for everything at the school, is $26 million. And so I think that's a lot.
$26 million is a lot.
That's football programs, basketball, band, going to Disneyland and all sorts of stuff. The choir going to New Orleans and all those types of things. We've done things throughout the years. And I just can't believe it's that much.
Yeah. Well, it's amazing. It's life-changing too for athletes. And I mean, you hear so much about, I'm going to go to this school because they have a good program. I'm going to go to this school because they have a good program. And a lot at the college level, but also, at the high schools and select baseball, all those kinds of things. There's just so much, and everything is expensive right now.
It is.
Everything's expensive.
I had lunch with my old football coach, Lanny Dow, and his lovely bride, Deanna. And they're just a fabulous couple and stuff like that. And they're getting a few of the teams that they're involved with the scholarship, and we're working together on that. But it really, I'll just say it this way: it affected them when I was talking a little bit about this, because to me, I know for a fact that prior to COVID, that at-risk kids were able to play youth sports. And to me, that's one of the most important things as a kid, is to be able to feel okay about yourself and not knowing that your mom or dad may not be able to afford you to be involved in peewee activities. And we all know that once you get involved in youth sports, once you get involved in those types of things, you get those lifelong friends, you get those coaches of influence, but your schoolwork goes up. Everything about your education gets better. And it's the structure, the everything about playing fair, the winning, the losing, everything about it, it adds character, and it adds it adds fairness to a life, is what it is.
Sure. And discipline too. I mean, that's a great opportunity to learn those skills about showing up, being on time, being responsible to other people. And what you do impacts other people.
It does.
And
it really does.
Is a great spot to learn those.
And so I want to get back to just here in Kitsap doing 200 of these fundraisers a year and helping out all those schools and peewee activities throughout Kitsap County.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So, that's amazing. Well, good for you.
Yeah. So it's good stuff. And thank you, Angel, that's out there that is tossing in some dough to help out as well. And let's keep doing some good here. So
fantastic.
Yeah. So
well, you have
send this out to your people that you're playing. And let them know that I'm going to help them.
If you need a fundraising event, we've got a house full of dogs here. If you need a fundraising event or needs to raise some funds for your group, reach out to Chris.
Friday night I'm doing the Seroptimists. They're not a sports team, but I've done their thing 25 years.
Wow,
stuff like
fantastic.
And they're going to raise for scholarships and stuff like that. Okay, so I guess that is helping the youth of tomorrow
absolutely.
And stuff like that. So the ladies are going to get together and we're doing a barbecue and a comedy show with Susan Rice because she's a lady. And then
she will, yes, a lady.
Yes,
she's a wonderful lady, but sometimes not very ladylike, I can relate.
Yes,
so
which is
that's not a judgment.
Which is what they want.
That's night. Impressive.
That's exactly it. So, but we're doing that. We're going to raise about 50 grand this weekend. So
excellent.
Yeah.
Well, I'm super excited for you. And
I very much am.
And you've got comedy tomorrow night too, Wednesday?
Tomorrow night. I got a show and I've got 2 special guests coming in that I've got a cruise ship guy, Travis Nelson, who's he's funny. He's nice. He's 6'10" out of Hoquiam, only comedian out of Hoquiam that I have. And then I've also got Claude Stewart. He's goodness sakes, he's a regular Vegas act. That's all. I mean, and he's doing a big theater show this weekend, so he's flying in early, and I get to see Claude tomorrow. And he's doing a guest set for me. I mean, I can't afford him.
Yeah.
I mean, he's doing a big theater show. He makes. I can't say his numbers, but what we're talking about, because you've seen those contracts. And he's just going to come out and hang out at Maynard's tomorrow. So I think that's awesome. So.
Cool.
Looking forward to that.
And that's at 7:00. So go online and get your tickets.
Get your tickets online. You can go click on my Facebook or Maynard's Facebook or the Eventbrite. Yep. Perfect. All those kind of things. So
that's exciting.
Yeah.
Well, and speaking of, and part of the reason we're here on the Kitsap Fair and Stampede page
Let's talk about that.
So yeah, the barn dance, we've got so many cool auction items. You know Guy Fieri, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah.
He's a good troublemaker.
Yeah. So Triple D, Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives. We've got a really cool auction basket with an autographed cookbook from him and a bunch of Guy Fieri swag. So cool that'll be fun.
Did we get his hairstyle? Did we get some product from him and stuff like that?
Yeah. No, there's some cool products from him. I meant to I started late, but I've got a whole box full of stuff back there
nice.
Of auction items. Some autographed, an autographed shirt in it that was worn in the NFR by Tim O'Connell.
So does it have a hoof print in the chest?
He's a bareback rider. So yeah, he was one of the top three rodeo cowboys in the world. So
very cool.
Tim O'Connell autographed shirt that he wore in the NFR, and then he donated it to the fair. So
nice.
The other thing is at the event, April 6th.
Okay.
Go to kitsapfair.org, and then all these auction items are there on the website, so you can see them.
Oh, how cool is that?
So at the event, we are going to announce who the major acts are going to be.
Oh, that's awesome.
For this year's fair, August 21st to 25th. And then we're going to auction off VIP experiences with both of them. So we've got major acts on Saturday night, major acts on Sunday night, the 24th and 25th. And then at the auction to raise money for the youth livestock, and then also the arena repairs for the rodeo that we need to do, we're going to auction off VIP experiences with our band. So
this is awesome.
It's going to be super cool.
This is awesome. So
go get your tickets. They're only $75. Includes dinner, flat iron steak,
fabulous
potatoes,
food,
veggies from the 19th hole.
Oh my goodness sakes. The bar will be open all night. It's just going to be one of those great nights here in Kitsap County. And you keep wondering how to get involved and being involved.
Yeah.
Well, come out and party with us first. How about that?
Yeah.
We
do put on a good party.
Yeah, we did. It's going to be a party. I'll guarantee you that much. And party a little bit, come out, hang out, and then let's take it from there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and it makes a huge difference. Where the Kitsap Fair and Stampede Association now runs the fair. It's not run by the county anymore.
Yeah.
And so
that's a good thing.
Yeah, we have to, a nonprofit board of people, volunteers and makes that event happen. So
it's amazing.
It's pretty exciting. So I'm super excited about that. You know what else we have? An autographed guitar by Trace Atkins that we're going to be auctioning off.
How cool is that?
The fun EVOC experience. We're doing that too.
Oh my goodness. EVOC.
If you don't know what that is,
it's an acronym for evade, velocity.
Okay.
And don't crash.
Essentially, what it means is you get to go sit in a patrol car while our local law enforcement does their training on the track.
Yes. You get to speed with cops.
Yeah.
And chase bad guys.
You've seen the pit maneuver. You get to be a part of the pit maneuver.
You know that where the bad guy's ahead of you, and then the cops go bump on the bumper, and then it spins around in front of you, and then the cops laugh a lot because you're puking because you get so dizzy at that speed and stuff. Yeah,
it's so much fun.
Yeah.
So that's a great opportunity too. We're going to auction that off. The sheriff has so kindly donated that. So, it's just a great, I've done it before. And,
yes.
Oh my gosh. I was in the chase car, in the car being chased. And then I was in the police car too.
Oh, I'd like either one of those.
It was so much fun.
That's the best. Yeah. That's the
best. You do have to sign a waiver.
Yes. So. Like a waiver's enough. You got to sign a waiver. Like what?
You got to sign a waiver.
Okay. I feel good.
Anyway,
go out for pancakes afterwards.
Just don't go to pancakes before.
No, don't. No,
Yeah.
That's a good move there.
Nope.
That's wisdom right there.
That's
There's
right.
wisdom right there. See that scar? That's wisdom.
Yeah, do not go to pancakes before.
But
good. That night you have a show at the Admiral Theater.
Yes, that's a great. I got Dennis Regan, Brian Regan's older brother, the funnier brother, and
Nice.
writer and performer on King of Queens and tons of times on Letterman and Leno and Conan and that kind of stuff, and his own HBO specials. Pretty good show at the Admiral Theater that night. So,
Nice.
yeah, that's coming right up, isn't it?
Oh, it is about 2 weeks away.
Yeah.
Which is too soon.
Yeah, I'll agree with all that.
Yeah, it's way too soon. Yeah. But kitsapfair.org to go get your tickets to the barn dance.
Yeah.
And then go to admiraltheater.org.
Yeah. For the Dennis Regan shows. Yeah.
Yeah. Fun.
Yeah.
So Monday.
Yes.
We have a big yeah.
Dun, 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 dun. Hey, people, did you know that Monday is the grand opening up in
Port Ludlow?
Port Ludlow for the Jensen Group.
Yeah, we're opening the brand new John L. Scott real estate office in Port Ludlow Monday 3 to 5.
And I'm just going to say it. If you're going to go to a grand opening, this one, location. One side, you've got tacos.
Yeah.
And on the other side, pastries.
Pizza.
Oh, pizza. Pizza and tacos. Oh.
Yeah, life is pretty good.
Yeah.
So it's going to be right there in the heart of Port Ludlow, 3 to 5 on Monday, and we're partnering with the pizza place that just opened too. So
fabulous.
They're going to be offering some free pizza, and we'll have some soft drinks and wine drinks, and really just a great opportunity to say hello to the community. So
come on out, a little support, and it's a beautiful drive. It's half hour out of Silverdale, so at most, right?
Right, half hour from here.
Yeah. So come on out.
It'll be great, and we're just looking forward to being there and learning more about Port Ludlow too. I mean, there's so much to do and explore.
It is a growing community up there, which is
and
great.
If you didn't see the show that Chris and I did on Doing Good in Kitsap in Port Ludlow, it's there on YouTube. So I'll reshare that too. But
I can't believe the photography of that show and that they actually caught a bear coming through right there by the bridge and walked right past me, and they caught that. Yeah, cocoa bear, but it's a bear.
A bear, nonetheless.
Just saying.
Cocoa bear, yeah. So anyway, it's mid-March.
Yeah,
it's almost the end of March.
March Madness, all by itself. It's March Madness.
Oh, is it already?
It's a basketball thing.
I know.
Starts Thursday.
That. Gosh.
Yeah.
This Thursday.
Get your picks in. Something I never do, but I guess I'm supposed to say go buy a lottery ticket. It's $1 billion.
Oh.
Yeah. What are you gonna do with $1 billion?
I'll figure it out.
Yeah.
The barn dance. We wouldn't have to have the barn dance. All these schools wouldn't need to have their fundraisers.
Yes. Wouldn't that be great?
Yeah. No, then you wouldn't have anything to do.
No, actually, you know what? I would make it where they still had to do the fundraiser because you want them to have the fellowship.
Yeah.
You want to meet people.
We'd underwrite it. Yeah.
Yeah. But we'd underwrite things and make it easier for it to happen. But there's something about being involved and earning it.
Agreed.
Right?
Agreed.
Yeah. So I know that much. That I would just be the silent guy, like who's being silent for me, and just do some cool things and nobody knows. But to me, I look throughout whether it was a little kid, playing youth sports or doing the pancake breakfast for the youth sports and bussing the tables and pouring orange juice and washing dishes for hours. They tricked me. Yeah. They had a thing where it was called you could volunteer for pearl diving. You know what pearl diving is? That's washing all the silverware.
That's funny.
There was no pearls. There was no diving. I was shenaniganed as a kid, and I thought that sounds fun. I want a pearl dive. They had sweeping floors, taking out garbage, pearl diver. I'll take that. I want to be a pearl diver.
That's funny.
Yeah.
What would you do with $1 billion?
Yeah.
I mean, what do you ultimately end up with? But still, $1 billion.
Yeah. Over 300 million probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not
Cash.
bad. Okay. What would you do if you won the lottery and got $1 billion? What would you do?
I would take Mondays off finally.
Mondays?
Yeah.
That's your golfing day.
Yeah, and be able to golf without. Okay. I'd go out and play an earlier round and that kind of stuff.
Nice.
Yeah, that would be my big splurge. Is maybe take Tuesday off too.
Until 5 o'clock.
At least, yeah.
Yeah.
I might go to a happy hour.
No, you'd have to do this show and then you could go to happy hour.
Yeah, but
we could do this show at happy hour.
At happy hour. And sponsor it.
Yeah. We'd sponsor rounds for everybody. Happy hour for everybody.
I like happy. I like happy.
That'd be great.
I'd start a new morning happy hour at Sly's Bakery.
Oh, that would be happy hour.
Wouldn't that be?
Oh, speaking of that, the Barn Dance, Sly's Bakery gave us donuts for a dozen donuts a month for a year.
I don't think a dozen's enough.
That's pretty awesome.
That is totally awesome. To get all those apple fritters and bear claws, and those are just love them.
Dozen donuts every month for a year.
Yeah.
Somebody needs to come and buy that so I don't.
Yes. Ooh.
Yeah. It'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, that would be cool.
Yeah. Hi, Mom.
Hey, Mom.
Hi, Lori.
Hi, Lori. Hi, people that watch the show.
Hi, people that watch the show,
and Barn Dance people and people that support grand openings up in Port Ludlow on Mondays and come out tomorrow night to comedy. And, I had a packed house again at the Clearwater. I had a sold out Cloverleaf show. Everything's selling out right now.
That's amazing.
Just a blessing and stuff like that.
Love it.
So, yeah.
That's great.
It is coming back again.
That's what we need.
Yes.
People coming back. So I'm looking to make sure I'm not missing any comments because we're live on like 5 different pages. So
oh my goodness.
I'm trying to catch
up.
They
could go on any one of them and stuff like that.
Any one of them. So lots of different people watching on different pages. So
we're staying in English on all of them.
Yeah. For now.
Yeah.
So cool. All right. Well,
I feel good.
Good.
Feel good about the show?
Excellent.
Feel pretty good.
Yeah.
We're going to have a lot of guests starting in April, by the way.
Okay.
We're hooking up with the Kitsap Community Foundation, and their big give is coming. And we're going to be able to have a number of their really cool organizations that deserve to be heard a little bit more about. And so we're going to have a series starting in April. And we're going to go live at the headquarters of Kitsap Community Foundation over in Silverdale.
Nice.
And I'm looking forward to that and the over 200 organizations that are now involved in that.
That's amazing.
That is amazing. It's turned into a monster. And that just shows what can happen when everybody pulls together as a team. Yeah. So lean into this community, folks. It's worth it. It's worth it every little bit.
Without a doubt. And every bit makes a difference too. And, they're working on, we met with Maren Strobel. We had Maren Strobel on the show.
She's so
talking
awesome.
about farm days. So
that's coming right up.
That is coming right up. So, there's just a lot that's coming up.
Yes.
So
get involved.
It's going to be a
lean
busy
in
summer.
Just a little bit. You could get a hat like mine if you supported Silverdale baseball.
That is pretty nice.
Isn't that cool?
That is a nice.
This is the littlest peewee hat that fits a big head. So as you can see, it just kind of fits on top.
I love it.
Yeah, but that makes me a little kid.
That's perfect. All right. Well, thanks for coming over.
Thank you. Thanks for doing good in Kitsap, everybody, and beyond. And just thank you for watching, and share this with people that need to know. I've got some scholarship stuff, sponsorship stuff to help out with some fundraising. And thank you to, you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good stuff.
You know what? We love benefactors, whether they're known or anonymous. And
all over it.
Everybody makes a difference.
Worth every little bit of it, everybody.
So cool. Enjoy your day. Go win $1 billion and then let us know when you do.
Yeah. And then help be a and help us out with some of the things we do.
Yeah. Well, you
take some stress off both of us when we get close to every night at the end of the fundraiser we're doing.
Yeah. When we have to announce how much money we made.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's pretty awesome. All right. Very cool.
Very cool.
Thanks.
The music's coming right about now too.